Store digital cameras safely. Nowadays, it is almost impossible to find someone who doesn't own a digital camera even if he is not a photographer. Digital cameras have become part of this generation's trend. And it is easy to acquire a digital camera. But even if this gadget is very popular, knowledge on how to store a digital camera is a must. You must invest on a quality digital camera. And it is equally important to be educated on how to store the digital camera properly to prolong its use. Here's how you can do it. Avoid dropping the digital camera. As you know, digital cameras are very sensitive, especially in shock or shaking. A digital camera is composed of smaller parts that are very vulnerable to breakage. Make sure to store the camera back to its container. Keep digital cameras dry. Unless you are using a waterproof digital camera, this gadget must be stored in a dry place. Never let it get moist or drop it in any liquid. Short circuit can occur inside the digital camera that can cause its permanent damage. Keep the digital camera away from sand and dust. This is easy to comply. Just return the camera to its original container after use. This will prevent dirt from accumulating inside the digital camera. Avoid exposure to direct sunlight. Make sure that you will only store digital cameras in locations with controlled temperature. This will prevent the smaller parts to get moist. Secure the camera's battery. You can prolong the lifespan of your digital camera if you will remove its battery when not in use. Just take note where you will keep it so that you know where to find it when you need to use the digital camera. Change defective battery. Also, reserve a backup battery, especially if you know that your battery's span is deteriorating. Read the manuals. This is another important point in storing the digital camera, especially if you are using the gadget for the first time. Know the do's and don'ts of the gadget. Keep the digital camera away from magnetic field. Do not place this gadget near the stereo, television, radios, and other gadgets that contain a magnet. Otherwise, you can lose the memory of the digital camera in seconds. Provide a safe place for storage. Provide a space in your drawer that children cannot easily find. Also take note of where you will keep the battery so that you can readily put it back in the camera. It is as much important to own a digital camera as knowing the proper use and storage of this gadget. This will ensure the lifespan of your gadget. Also, get acquainted with the warranty provisions upon purchase. This will secure your camera in its best functionality. The span of your digital camera also depends on how properly you use the gadget.